Happy Friday, everybody. It's hashtag FAQ Friday live from the Lake District. And this week's FAQ Friday is all about giving you some top tips to prioritise effectively and maintain focus to maximise your time, especially after what I've been through in the last week or so, where I myself dropped everything to help and support my little boy who fell ill suddenly this last week. So whilst I'm refocusing and setting my own priorities, it also came up in the AJ Lakes mentoring program. All the members there were asking the same thing. How do you do it? How do you prioritize your time when things happen? And also, how do you still achieve your goals? So I thought, well, if it's coming up quite a lot, it's really important to highlight for the FAQ Friday. So I hope this also helps you to know what to prioritise to make the most out of your time. So first of all, the biggest thing is setting clear goals. If you've no vision, your clear goals to go towards, to actually work towards, then without a shadow of a doubt, I can tell you, you'll just be wasting a lot of time and you'll not realise how much time you're wasting. So identify what you want to achieve in the short term, the medium term and the long term, and use what I always talk about, the SMART framework, the SMART objectives, like specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time bound, and make sure that you do that to define your goals. So try it out with a child or try it out with somebody who doesn't know what the goal is and see if they understand, and if they do, then you've actually got it right. So be really clear about it, and use the Eisenhower matrix, which if you like, I'll actually share that matrix as a free download. All you have to do is enter your email address on the first comment that we'll pin on the FAQ Friday to help and support you, and it'll be editable as well to help you. So it's in a 4-quadrant: urgent and important. Do these tasks immediately when you've got an urgent and important but not urgent. These are to be scheduled. The more you schedule, the more you have in this quadrant, the better. Schedule these tasks. Urgent but not important, delegate these tasks. And not urgent and not important, maybe think about eliminating or deprioritize these tasks. So really look at how you can not do these tasks. So by putting all of your tasks into this quadrant, it will help and support you to understand what is important and urgent right now. The next bit is plan your day the night before or the week before, plan your week ahead. I've got clients who plan all the week on a Sunday for the full week ahead, and then they know what they're dealing with and what they can delegate, etc. I've also, seen people who they just turn up on the day and they've not actually planned the day or the week or the month ahead. So plan your day the night before. This is really important. Write down the top 3 to 5 tasks you need to accomplish the next day without a shadow of a doubt. That's only you can do it. And prioritise these tasks based on their importance and deadlines using the quadrant I've just mentioned. And then time block your schedule. I do this all the time. I actually block time for work that isn't including anybody else's impact. So I actually put the tasks that I've got to do in a day in the schedule. And if something happens where somebody needs me, I obviously work around that, but I schedule the time in and make that time really clear that it is the time that it acquires. If you've got a 3-hour time on a specific task, but you're only allowing yourself an hour. That can be a real problem, and it can put a lot of pressure on you. Dedicate specific time slots for focus work, meetings and breaks. Breaks are really important. You'll hear me say a lot, #TFM, which is time for me meetings. And treat these blocks as non-negotiable appointments with yourself, which is so important. Obviously, if things happen like what happened to me last week, you've got to drop everything and rearrange these tasks, but put them back in the diary if you've got to do that. Apply the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle, which is focus on the 20% of the tasks that yield 80% of the results, and identify and eliminate low value activities. That will help you with the Eisenhower technique. And avoid multitasking. How many times do we all do it? We all do it. A message comes in and you're in the middle of doing a budget, or you're in the middle of a strategy task, and you actually then read the message, and it completely takes out another half an hour of your day without a shadow of a doubt. So work on one task at a time to maintain quality and efficiency, and use techniques like the Pomodoro technique. I flipping love this one, where 25 minutes you block off and you've got to do that task on your focus work, followed by a 5-minute break to stay productive. Now, if you have ADHD or autism, you might only want to block off 10 minutes to focus on that particular task, and that's okay, and then have a 5-minute break. Whatever works for you, do it. There's a Pomodoro.oi or IO. I think it's Pomodoro.io. And please, use that. It's got a timer on it, sets the alarm, etc. It's really handy. Great tool to keeping you really productive in what you're doing and focused on your tasks at hand every day. You will achieve more. And eliminate distractions. Turn off your notifications. Turn off your non-essential notifications on your phone and computer. And then create a workspace free from interruptions. That is so important, because you can easily get distracted if you've got something there that is distracting you. And if you've got notifications coming in, and it pings or it lights up, you're guaranteed to go and have a look at it to see what it is. And then the next one is learn to say no. And this is a hard one for many people, but you've got to protect your own time. You've got to put that oxygen mask on, protect your time by declining tasks that don't align with your goals, and delegate tasks when appropriate, which is really important using the Eisenhower technique. And then regularly review and reflect your task list, your priority list, your jobs list, and spend time at the end of each day or of the week reviewing what you've accomplished. I've got this in my journal. It's really important to do, and I know it's hard to keep up with a journal, but it's really important to see what is going on, review what happens when you're getting distracted. What is it is it after lunch when you're tired? There's different times where people actually are more productive. Use the time that is really important for you, and review what you've accomplished in the week and really celebrate that. Adjust your priorities as needed to stay on track, and keep an eye out of what keeps coming up, what patterns are happening, and then take care of yourself. This is really key, and it's something that is so important, especially if you're full on like I've been recently, and we forget to prioritise our rest, exercise and nutrition to maintain energy and focus. So we forget our #TFM, time for me. Schedule downtime to recharge and avoid burnout. It's so important. And do what you can to automate and delegate. Automate repetitive tasks with tools and technology. Loads out there. Ask an expert in the field, a VA who does this every day of their lives to help and support you with this, make it easier, and tell them how you work, and really focus on how they can help and support you, and then delegate tasks that others can do, freeing you to focus on high impact work. And don't forget to track your time. Use apps like Toggle or Rescue Time to monitor where your time is going. Adjust your schedule based on insights of these, the patterns I've been talking about, to focus on your most positive, productive hours. So look at when those are and put the tasks in that need to get done. Stay flexible. Be prepared to reprioritize if unexpected tasks arise or things happen where an emergency happens and you've got to drop everything. So be flexible with regard to that, and then build buffer time into your schedule to handle emergencies. So a lot to take in, but if you do one of those, it'll help and support you to get back some time and help you prioritize where you need to be. And by adopting these strategies, you can ensure you're working on what truly matters and using your time efficiently. It's so important. So I hope that's helped on this Friday. Please download the free editable Eisenhower matrix, the quadrant, to help you to box everything and put the right things in the right quadrant for you, and try and make sure that there's more on the not urgent but important list for you to do. If it gets too urgent and important regularly, you are firefighting, and it is quite a stressful, pressured environment when you're doing that. Some people like to do that, however, it's not sustainable long term, and I know that, having spent a long time doing that myself. So we've all been there without a shadow of a doubt. So I hope that's helped and supported you. As always, we're here to help and support. If you've got any questions, any burning questions, please DM me or email me, alison@ajlakes.com. Please get in touch. Please like and subscribe if you like what you're hearing. It's all free top tips to help and support you in your business and in your life, because I've got to help and support 1 million busy business owners to live their best lives by having a work-life integration and actually enjoying what they do, following their passion and purpose, and actually being free with being successful and free. So I hope that's helped and supported you. It certainly helped and supported me, because I'm going taking action now and making sure that I get back on track and refocus on my goals before the end of the year. So may I wish you a happy Friday, everybody, and a happy weekend. And as always, don't forget to like and share, comment how you're prioritizing your time, on what tools you're using to help and support many. May I wish you all the very best. Take care. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye.